See, this is exactly what I was thinking. See how the tree is snapped? That tells you how strong that wind is, because that's an abrupt surge of wind. There wasn't enough to push the tree over and uproot it. It was so strong so quickly that it snapped it right at the trunk. And that's kind of what I envisioned looking at the wind speeds. That's an indication of really strong winds when you see it. So this is Catawba County. Now this one was uprooted, so the winds pushed on it for a longer period of time and pushed the whole thing over. But when you see snapped trees, that's a really clear sign of quick, powerful winds, because the force wasn't able to go down to the roots. It happened quickly and it snapped it right there in the middle. I expect we'll see a lot of damage like that across our area today.
What's interesting too, I mean, of course, we're talking a whole lot about the wind. That clearly is the headline with this weather event. But Brad, I've also been seeing a few reports of trees that caught fire, and I'm wondering, I remember you mentioned at one point you had to turn the lightning reports off because there were just simply too many.
The good news is the lightning has tailed off a little bit, but for a while there, we only do 15 minutes of lightning data on our radar. Usually because it doesn't clutter the radar, but today I had to turn it off because we were getting 1,000 every 15 minutes.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot in a very small area. We saw house fires up in Mooresville too because of lightning strikes. So that's the other, the other impact you have, the other thing you have to worry about. Now, our KJ Jacobs, he was in the Chevy Storm Tracker. He was on his way up to this storm in Hickory, but he cut over to Mooresville. There he is. He is in, this is Huntersville, right? So he's up there right now. KJ, can you hear me?
Yes, we're in Catawba County, Brad, and I can hear you. And you can also see that there is a large maple tree that have come down due to likely the strong wind gusts that we've been talking about and tracking with this system. As we were in the Chevy Storm Tracker, we pulled it over because I saw this large tree that has fallen on this car. What you can't see is a Nissan Maxima. It is underneath this large tree. And we do have some homeowners here. The gentleman that lives here, Danny, said he was not at home at the time, but right now you can certainly see there's some damage littered across the yard here. Also the home next door. We went about a quarter mile down the street here, and this is on Long Island Road in Catawba County. And numerous homes have large trees similar to this one down on the ground. Now, the good news is the folks that are here are okay. They were not harmed by this system as it rolled through. As we know, we had a fast-moving severe thunderstorm that rolled through this area, and this is just one of many homes that is continuing to clean up. But the good news is the worst of the storm is over right now. But yeah, the damage is left behind, as you can see it here. So this is going to take some work to get this all cleaned up, but you can just see this tree has been uprooted. You can see it here. And not only is this tree up and out of the ground and tossed over onto this car, but we also have some utility lines down. Now they do have power here. However, the cable line is down, but they said they are the only ones in the neighborhood that do have power, but the rest of their neighbors are in the dark right now. And of course, we'll continue to keep you up to date on the outages when it comes to what's happening with the storms as they continue to roll through the area. But also, we're gonna continue to make our way and look for some other areas that are dealing with some damage reports from this line of severe weather that's continuing to impact the Piedmont. So reporting live right here in Catawba County, I'm meteorologist KJ Jacobs in the Chevy Storm Tracker. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.